Good afternoon, Yankees Nation. This is Ken, and you're here with the Ugly Truth. We will be doing the Game 3 play by play for the Orioles facing up against our New York Yankees. The rubber match is going to have our New York Yankees. Dean Kremer of the Orioles facing off against our own Will Warren. Note for everyone out there, not sure if you're aware of it, but Ryan Yarbrough, our number 5 starter, was sent to the IL with an oblique strain. He is going to be replaced by Alan Winans, who will be taking the bump for us in tomorrow's game against the Cincinnati Reds. So hopefully we can see a great performance out of him. Will Warren has faced the O's once this season and had some issues. I think he's a much different pitcher than he was. Hey, Lamario, how you doing? Glad to see you here. The young lad isn't the same pitcher he was that we saw back in April. He's got a firmer grasp, and I think that's going to play well for us. Dean Kremer has had a modicum of success against the Yankees, up and down. Over the last 2 seasons, he has had good outings and had extremely bad outings. So never can tell what we're going to get out of him. The thing that we can rely on from our Yankees is if we actually take patience at the plate, force Kremer to exhaust his pitch count, get to that weak Baltimore bullpen, and good things could happen for us. The team didn't look good on Friday in the opening game of the series, and ended up taking it in the shorts and lost. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, glad to see you here. Yesterday's game, we did what we're supposed to do. Did patient at bats, got some great situational hitting. We're able to hit some long balls, and long and short, those ended up paying the price when it was said and done. We shut them out 9-0. So hence, I'm looking forward to the rubber match because I think that we can certainly pull it off. And long and short, we go on the road. We're in the midst of a 16-game run where we don't have a day off, and looking forward to getting that over with. That may have led to some of the not so great games that we've played. Right now, they're doing a pre-game interview with Colt Cowser, the runner-up for the Rookie of the Year last year, behind Luis Hill. We are just a couple minutes before game time, so give a shout out to the few folks that are here, Lamario and John the Beagle Dad. I know there are a few more people watching in the background. They haven't sounded in, but I can see them on the counts. Welcome to the stream. If we're just joining, actually we would only be joining. If we could hit the like button, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and share this channel out. We are at 132 subscribers, and our next milestone is 150. So any help that y'all could do would be most helpful. Following this stream, if you shoot over to NY Yankees Mania with Joe, he'll be doing a post-game review and should have some guests on there to do an analysis of what I'm calling. So look forward to to that, I recommend everybody shooting over there to check Joe and his stream out. Hey, Dev, glad to see you hopping in the stream, brother. Got some last minute shots of the game, and so how we feeling about today's game? We think that the Yankees are going to take the rubber. Thanks, Dev. Appreciate it. And like I said, we were just moments before the game. The Orioles starting lineup is going to be Jackson Holiday leading off, followed by Ramon Urias, Gunnar Henderson. Ryan O'Hearn will be cleaning up. Ramon Liriano will be hitting in the 5 hole. Colton Cowser will be hitting 6. Cedric Mullins will be hitting 7. Dylan Carlson will be hitting 8. And Maverick Handley will be hitting 9th and taking responsibilities behind the ditch as catcher. And we have, hey, Jake, Cold Italian Pizza. What's going on, brothers? Appreciate you hopping into the stream. And Warren is taking his last warm ups before game time goes. Warren has done well against lighter hitting teams, and I think the Orioles actually classes that. Warren has 15 starts. He's 4-4 on the season with a 4.83 ERA. Opponents are hitting 283, which is below league average. He leads all rookies with strikeouts. Yeah, announced that earlier. CT, welcome to the stream. They've got Jackson Holiday trying to time up Warren's fastball. Can't time up the move. And Holiday is making his approach to the plate. Holiday is hitting 257 on the season, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a 710 OPS. And Holiday is in the box. Warren is set, and he brings the first pitch, and it is hit to left field, and it is going to bounce in front of Cody Bellinger for an opposite field base hit. And Ramon Urias is coming up to bat. And this game is not starting the way we wanted. Urias is hit by the first pitch, so that is going to put runners at first and second with no outs. Certainly not what we were looking for out of Warren today. And Gunnar Henderson is coming up to bat. Henderson is hitting .282 on the season, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs. And the first pitch is a ball down low. And the next pitch is pickoff attempt at second. Holiday slides head first, and it was closer than you would have anticipated. Warren sets. Well, let's see. Looks like there's an appeal coming. Yep, it looks like Henderson came off the bag. Tag was being maintained by Volpe, and he's going to end up out. And the call is overturned, and they are calling the runner at second base out. So we will retain our challenge. So now we have a runner at first with 1 out, and the count is 1-0 on Gunnar Henderson. So Holiday trots back to the dugout. So that saved Warren's bacon a little bit. And the next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Warren delivers the pitch, and it is fouled off. Count is now 2 balls and a strike. Brian O'Hearn is on deck. And the next pitch is a fastball down low. Count is now 3-1. And Warren delivers the pitch. It's down low for ball 4. So Henderson walks, and Warren is certainly not doing well today. Definitely having some hiccups here in the first inning. Warren sets and he fires, and the pitch is hit sharply into right field, and the Waves Urias in, so the Orioles are going to score the first run of the game. Now the Orioles have runners at first and third with 1 out. And we have Lorenzen coming up to bat, and the first pitch is, or Laureano, is a ball. Off the plate, count is 1-0. And Lorenzen hits a fly ball to right field. Judge is there. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Runner holes at third. So the Orioles have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And Colton Cowser is coming up to bat. Cowser is in the box, and the first pitch is called strike one. Fastball that paints the outside corner. And the ball is hit to left field. Bellinger is tracking it, and it bounces off the wall. And Henderson is definitely going to score. O'Hearn is held at third, so that is an RBI double for Colton Cowser. And the O's take a 2-0 lead. And there is a mound visit. And Yankee killer Cedric Mullen is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is inside for ball one. Warren sets, and he brings the pitch. And that one is going to be fouled off. Count evens up at 1-1. No, it's too early right now, Jake. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-2. What you got to say, baby? You can say, let's go Yankees? Let's go Yankees. All right, wave. And the pitch is fouled off. Did Warren a favor by swinging way out of the strike zone. Count is still 1-2. And Warren sets. And the four-seamer is fouled off. Seems like they're sitting dead red on his fastball. That is we're coming up to the sixth pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch is a curveball in the dirt. Count is now 2-2. Hey, Joe, welcome to the stream. And Mullins sends the ball bouncing to DJ. DJ feels it and fires to Goldie to record the third out of the inning. Will Warren had a rough, rough top of the first. Hopefully, he can get it together and get it done starting in the second. We will have Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Ben Rice coming up. 1, 2, and 3 in our half of the first. Yes. Mm-mm.
Why? Lower high.
No.
Can you grab it real quick?
Not exactly the ideal start that we were looking for thus far. However, it is early in the game and we can certainly bounce back. We're in the going to the bottom of the first, and we're only down 2. All of it.
Well, this needle is starting to. Okay. Gray, blue.
And we are currently in a commercial break.
Why don't mess with that? Why? Don't mess with it. No.
And our lineup for today is going to be Grisham, Judge, Rice, Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm, LeMahieu, Wells, and Peraza. Hey, Stephen B. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2.
No.
And the pitch is a ball. And the pitch is swung on and missed. So that is the first out of the inning. And the captain is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is called strike 1 on the outside corner. And the next pitch is a cutter off the plate low, evens count up at 1-1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is a curveball down low. Count is evened at 2-2. We have Ben Rice on deck. And Judge hits a ball sharply to Urias. Urias fields it and shoots it across the diamond to O'Hearn to record the second out. So that is 2 gone, and the Ben Rice is coming up to bat. He's hitting 232, 13 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a 792 OPS. And the first pitch is grounded to the second baseman, who flips it over to the first baseman to record the third out. I freaking love one pitch outs. Absolutely beautiful. So I want to thank everyone for spending their busy/lazy Sunday afternoon here with me on Yankees, the Ugly Truth, for the play-by-play for the rubber match of today's Orioles Yankees series. Has not started out well for us. Will Warren had a rough first inning, giving up 2 runs, multiple walks, and just generally hasn't looked impressive. Hopefully, his return to the top of the second will look much better. We have Carlson, Holiday, or Hanley, and Holiday coming up to bat. So that's going to be 8, 9, and 1. And sorry about that. I've missed a couple of pitches. Apparently, it is now 3 balls and no strikes to Carlson. So if this keeps up, certainly going to need to go to the bullpen a lot earlier than we wanted to. And the 3-0 pitch is called strike one. Count is now 3-1. And the ball is hit sharply to the right field. Aaron Judge is there, and he is going to make the out. So that is an out to start the second. And the first pitch to Headley is swung on and missed. Call strike one. I don't think I've seen Handley up. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Warren fires a four-seamer off the plate. Count is now 1-2. And Hanley takes call strike three for the second out of the inning. Brings Gunnar Henderson up to bat. And the first pitch to Holiday is up for ball one. Warren is throwing a lot of fastballs today. And the next pitch catches the bottom of the strike zone, another fastball. Call strike one, evens the count at 1-1. And Holiday grounds the ball to Oswald Peraza. Shot across to the first baseman for the third out of the inning. 1-2-3. So go figure. Volpe has a 3-hit day yesterday, and he's on the bench today. And we're back to the broadcast. Big G is up to bat. Or Bellinger. And Bellinger hits a high drive to left center field. Mullins catches the ball just short of the track, so that is the first out. And Big G is stepping up to the box. And the first pitch is a fastball call, strike one. Count is 1-0 on Stanton. And the next pitch is a fastball off the plate. Count is evened up at 1-1. And the next pitch is a fastball up high, but called strike one or strike two. Count is now 2-2. And once again, another sinker off the plate. Count evens up at 2-2. Kramer's working extraordinarily fast today. And Stanton swings and misses, and that is a strikeout, the second out of the inning. We have Jazz Chisholm coming up to bat. Hey, Real Bill, glad to see you here on the stream. And the pitch is shot to right field, and it is going to hit the track and bounce off the wall. And Jazz is going to be in there for a head first slide for a 2-out double. DJ the Machine, LeMahieu, the Machine, is coming up to bat. When I left the bat, I thought it was gone, but and the first pitch to DJ is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. For those of you just joining the stream, we're in the bottom of the second. Orioles lead the Yankees 2-0. Yankees have a runner at second base with 2 outs. DJ LeMahieu is up to bat, and the pitch is up and in. Evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch is hit into left field. Jazz is going to come around the plate, and there's a collision at the plate. Holy shit. Looks like Jazz scores from second. There was a collision with the catcher. And DJ the LeMahieu, the Machine, hits a solid shot. The catcher is up the line, and directly in the baseline, and Jazz clipped him. So the training staff is out looking at Hanley. He looked like a propeller flying in the air as he took it. Yeah, looking at the replay, Jazz lost his shoe coming around third base. So DJ is sitting at second with 2 outs, and Austin Wells is the runner that is coming up the bat. Problem that they have here, Rutschman is on the IL. Training staff is definitely looking at Hanley. They're weak in the catching department. They have Gary Sanchez as their lead catcher. Looks like they are pulling Hanley out of the game. Yeah, there's a distinct possibility that Hanley is concussed. Yeah, Stephen B. It was a weird play, bro. The throw was short. It was up the line. Young rookie catcher is charging up the line. Chisholm loses his shoe coming around third base. He's in the middle of the running lane, and the ball definitely beats Chisholm there. Too far away for Chisholm to slide, so he's got to keep going. And he clipped the catcher. Catcher did a 360 spin in the air and ended up pancaking. And looking at him, he's doesn't look right. Obviously, the training staff definitely definitely got his bell rung, Bill. Uh, no, the Jazz play was clean. It wasn't dirty. He was the young rookie was sitting in the middle of the run lane. Didn't really give Jazz a chance. Bad throw from the outfielder carried him up. And Wells' first pitch is up and away for ball one. Sanchez has come in to take the game over for Hanley. Wells is hitting .219 on the season, 11 home runs, 44 RBIs, and a .724 OPS. And Wells swings on the pitch, brings our count even to 1-1. And Wells swings on the pitch, brings our count to 1-2. Come on, Austin. Wells takes time out and steps out of the box. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. And Kremer's pitch is called strike 3. So Wells is heading to the bench to get his gear on, and we are hitting to the top of 3. We left a runner at second, but did score our first run of the game. Orioles lead the Yankees 2-1. And I will be right back. And Urias hits a comebacker to Warren. Warren feels it and throws him out at first base for the first out. And the pitch is up and away. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is up and away. So that is 3-0 on Gunnar Henderson. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 3-2. Warren has not looked sharp today whatsoever. And Henderson swings on the pitch for strike three. So that is 2 outs in the inning. That bat went flying. Looks like a Yankee fan has recovered Henderson's bat and is waving it in victory. Excuse me. And the pitch is hit through the left-hand side of the infield for a base hit. So that is O'Hearn's second base hit of the game. These guys are very aggressive on first pitches. And Laureano is up to bat, takes the first pitch and swings on it. Count is 0-1. Laureano is hitting .257 on the season with 9 home runs. The next pitch is just inside for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. And Warren fires. Ball is inside. Count is 2-1. And the fastball is off the plate again. 2-1, and Warren takes a step off the mound. Next pitch is right down the heart, and it is fouled off. Count is 2-2. In true Yankee fashion, you can hear the Death Star siren going off. And that is called strike three to retire the side. So we'll be heading to the bottom of the third. We have Peraza, Grishbaum, and Judge coming up to bat. 9-1-2. So at the going to the middle of three, Baltimore leads our Yankees 2-1. Chad is awfully quiet today. Are we eating lunch or something? That was odd. My camera was shut off. Don't know how that one happened. And we are back to the stream or the broadcast. And the first ball to Kremer is hit line drive to the shortstop Gunnar Henderson to record the first out of the inning. Another one pitch out. Gotta love it. And the first pitch to Grisham is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. I don't think they'll retaliate. And Grisham hits a lazy fly ball to center field. Mullen closes in on it and records the second out. And the captain is stepping up to the plate. All rise. The judge is in the chamber. And the first pitch is a cutter off the plate, blowing away, ball one. Judge is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Kremer sets and he fires, and the pitch is just off the plate. Count is 2-1. And we have Ben Rice on deck, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 3-1 on the captain. And the next pitch is a sinker right down the heart of Broadway, called strike two. Count is now 3-2. And Judge hits the ball. It goes through the right hand side, and it is going to be a ground ball through the infield for a single. So we have a runner at first with 2 outs. And Ben Rice coming up to bat. In Rice's last at bat, he had a 1 pitch out. And the first pitch catches the top of the strike zone for called strike one. And Kramer sets and fires, and the ball is hit. It's going to be stopped. It's a little excuse me pop swing down the third base line. And Rice is going to beat this one out. They're not even going to make a throw. So we have Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a flyout. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. So obviously Cody's going to shorten his swing up, try to get something done on this at bat, hopefully tie the game up. And the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. And Cody swings on the pitch that is way outside for strike three. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. Yankees leave 2 runners on, no runs, and no errors. We are heading to the top of 4. Lordy, lordy, lordy. As we head to the top of 4, Kowser, Mullins, and Carlson will be coming up to bat. For those of you out there, if you haven't, please hit the like. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share this channel out. Any help that you could provide would be most appreciated. And Kowser grounds the ball to DJ. DJ flips it to Rice to record the first out of the inning. Mullins is coming up to bat. And the pitch to Mullins is hit to left field. Bellinger is chasing it down, and it is going to drop just foul. Bellinger had a lot of ground to cover. Count is 0-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is fouled off. Count is going to be 0-2. And the pitch is down low for ball one. Count is now 1-2. And Mullins hits the ball on the ground to DJ. DJ fields it cleanly and shoots it to Rice for the second out of the inning. Yep, that is Joe's statement. I think it's 2-2 though. And Dylan Carlson is coming up to bat. Carlson is 0 for 1 on the day with a lineout. And Carlson hits the ball, and it's going to dump in front of Judge and Grisham for a base hit. Says these guys are jumping on first pitches. Gary Sanchez, the replacement catcher, is up to bat. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the next pitch paints the outside corner, call, strike two. Count is 2-0. And in true Yankee fashion, you hear the Death Star speaker going off or alert. And Sanchez is called out on strikes. And that is going to leave a runner stranded at second. We have Stanton, Chisholm, and LeMahieu coming up to bat.
Dad. No, because you have a bedroom to help clean up. You have a super. No. Yeah. You're not leaving my house looking like shit.
And the first pitch is a ball off the plate.
Really?
Count is 1-0.
You love stuff that you threw into the corners.
And Big G takes a call, strike one, right down the heart of Broadway. Count is even at 1-1. And Stanton swings on the pitch, bit inside, and count at 1-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Hey Sean, how you doing? Glad to see you joining the stream. And Stanton takes one right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike three. That is the first out of the inning. Jazz Chisholm is stepping up to the plate. He is 1-for-1 on the day with a double. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is down low. Ball one. Count is even at 1-0. Jazz takes timeout. Doing something to his bat. Doesn't feel comfortable with the grip. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Kramer sets and fires, and the pitch is just inside, evens count up at 2-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain deuce. And the next pitch is down for a ball. Count is now 3-2. And Jazz hits the ball to first baseman. Ahern fields it, flips it to Kremer to record the second out of the inning. And that brings up the machine, DJ LeMahieu, 1-for-1 on today with a RBI. And DJ takes a call, strike one. And the next pitch is off the plate, evens the count up at 1-1. And the pitch is up and in for ball two. Count is now 2-1.
Natalie.
And the pitch is called strike two. Count is now full. And DJ is called out on strikes. So that is the second strikeout of the inning. Going to the top of the fifth, the Orioles still lead the Yankees 2-1.
We can bake these, right?
These guys are certainly not playing with a air of confidence that inspires the fans. And Warren's first pitch is swung on to sent to center field. Grisham glides back to make the catch, and that is a one pitch, one out. Ramon Urias is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day, and he was hit by a pitch, scored a run. First pitch is inside for ball one. And the next pitch is popped up. Peraza is circling, and he makes the catch to record the second out of the inning. Gunnar Henderson is coming up. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run. And the first pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Next pitch is down low for ball one. Count is evened out 1-1. Next pitch just misses the outside corner. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is swung on and missed right down the heart of Broadway. Count is now 2-2. In true Yankee fashion, the Death Star speaker is going off alarm. Warren sets and he fires, and the pitch is in the dirt. Going to bring our count to 3-2.
Wait.
And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. Hey, Landon, how you doing?
I said small, that's me.
And the next pitch is fouled off. Going to the eighth pitch of the at bat. Landon, I don't have the slightest idea why we're playing so early. And the pitch is inside for ball four. Ryan O'Hearn is coming up to bat. O'Hearn is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles and an RBI.
No, you can wait just a moment. This is your laundry I'm doing.
And the pitch is down in the dirt. Count evens up at a ball and a strike. And the next pitch is chopped. And Peraza cuts LeMahieu off and flips it to Rice to record the third out. And as we head to the bottom of the fifth, the score remains 2-1. We have Austin Wells, Oswald Peraza, and Trent Grisham coming up to bat. 8, 9, and 1. And the first pitch to Wells is fouled off. And the next pitch is down. Wells is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch is up and off the plate. Ball 2. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is called strike 2. Count evens up at deuce. Don't think that one was actually in the strike zone. Thanks, sir.
Tata, we're going to my mom's house
No.
now. Mom's house now.
No.
All right. And Wells hits a ball. It is Kowser is tracking on it, and he makes the play just short of the track for out number 1.
So?
Oswald Peraza is coming up to bat, hitting 159 on the season. And the pitch to Peraza is off the plate for ball one. And the next pitch is up, ball two. Count is 2-0 to Peraza. And Peraza swings on the pitch that is off the plate. Evens count up at 2-2. And the pitch is off the plate. Ball three. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is going to even up at 3-2. And Peraza hits a fly ball to center field. Mullins is bringing it in, and he catches it in shallow center field for the second out of the inning. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat. Grisham is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is called strike one. Next pitch is down. Count evens up at 1-1. And Grisham hits a ground ball to Holiday. Holiday flips it over to Ohapi for the third out of the inning. We head to the top of the sixth, and Laureano, Cowser, and Mullins will be coming up to bat. O's lead our Yankees 2-1. Appreciate that, Sean, or Steven. Definitely not playing well. Haven't played well. Maybe it's my play calling that is bad luck for the team. And the first pitch to Luriano is outside, ball one. Loriano is 0 for 2 on the day, has a flyout and a strikeout. And the ball is hit to right field. Judge tracks it down and records the first out of the inning. And it looks like Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. Fulton Cowser is coming up to bat. First pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the next pitch is inside for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is hit. Shortstop Peraza fields it and shoots it to Rice to record the second out. Cedric Mullins is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 groundouts. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is called strike two. I think it was off the plate. Count is 0-2. True Yankee fashion, the Death Star speaker is sounding off. And the pitch is a curveball down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that's going to do her. 1, 2, 3, 6 for the Orioles. And the Yankees will be coming up to bat in the bottom half of 6. We have Judge, Rice, and Belly coming up to bat. Not a lot of participation in today's stream. Not a lot of chat. Not a lot of viewers. We are still on a commercial break for some unapparent reason. And we are back to the broadcast. Judge is hitting .368 on the season with 27 home runs, 61 RBIs, and a 1197 OPS. And the first pitch is called strike one. I think it was off the plate. And the pitch is a curveball down in the dirt. Count is evened at 1-1. And the next pitch is inside for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is down. Count is now 3-1. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 3-2. And the pitch is just off the plate for ball 4. So Judge is going to take a leadoff walk. Ben Rice is coming up to bat. 1 for 2 on the day. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. And Rice hits a sharp drive down to the corner of right field, and that is definitely going to be a double. Judge is being held up at third, and Rice is into second. So the Yankees have runners at second and third with nobody out, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. And Bellinger hits one to right field. Carlson slides and makes a great catch, and nobody advances. And it looks like there is a mound visit coming. It's a good play by Dylan Carlson. And it looks like Aiken is warming up in the bullpen for the O's. Big G is stepping up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the day. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0 and 1. Big G is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. I'm not sure that if I'm an infielder, I'm wanting to play in with Stanton up at the plate. And Kramer sets and he fires, and the next pitch is in there for call, strike two. Count is 0 and 2. Come on, G, put the ball in play. And Stanton swings and misses. So that is Stanton's third strikeout of the game. And it looks like Kramer is getting the captain hook. And I will be back shortly. We have runners at second and third with 2 outs, and Keegan Aiken is coming in. And the first pitch to Jazz is inside for ball 1. Chisholm is 1-2 on the day with a double and a run. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Jazz had a collision with the catcher to score, and the ball is hit, but it is not far enough, and the right fielder is going to catch it. And the Yankees had runners at first and third with no outs and failed to score, or second and third and failed to score. Carlson, Sanchez, and Holiday will be coming up to bat. 8, 9, and 1. And since we have such few viewers in today's stream, I'm going to drop the link and y'all can come up and give me some tech assist with commentary, since this has been a freaking coma game so far. And the first pitch from Warren is called, strike 1. And the pitch is off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. And the pitch is off the plate. Brings the count to 2-1. And Carlson gets called, strike 2. Count is even at 2-2. And Tim Hill is back up in the Yankee bullpen. And the ball is hit to right field, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Judge is going to fire it into second, but Carlson is going to make it safe with a double. So that is a leadoff double. And we have Gary Sanchez coming up to bat. And the first pitch to Sanchez is called strike one. And Warren sets, and the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Sanchez steps out of the box, takes time out. And Sanchez swings on the pitch for strike three. That one was way off the plate. Was not even close to being a strike, but
Are you purposely trying to put people to sleep? Because this shit is losing your viewers.
and it looks like Tim Hill is coming in to take over for New York. And we are going to a commercial break. All right, fellas. Understood. No availability. And the first pitch in from Hill is inside for ball one. And the next pitch is hit weakly to right field, and Judge is camping under it to record the second out of the inning. And Carlson sticks at second. Urias is coming up to bat. Urias is 0 for on the 2 on the day and was hit by a pitch and scored a run. And the first pitch is chopped weakly down the third baseline. Foul ball. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is up and in. Count is evened at 1-1. And Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and fouled off. Count is now 1-2. And in true Yankee fashion, the Star Wars Death Star alarm is going off. And Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is down in the dirt. Count is even at 2-2. And the pitch is grounded to LeMahieu, who shoots it over to Rice to record the third out of the inning. Orioles leave a runner stranded at second. In the bottom of seven, we have DJ LeMahieu, Austin Wells, and Oswald Peraza coming up to bat. There was someone warming up in the Orioles bullpen. I just didn't happen to catch who the pitcher was. Can the Yankees get back in this game? Numbers for the game are Orioles have 2 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. The Yankees have 1 run on 5 hits and no error. Generically, a very boring game thus far. And we are back to the broadcast. And it looks like Sir Anthony Dominguez is coming in to take over duties on the mound. Dominguez has been a hot topic, possible trade deadline move. DJ is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with an RBI single. DJ is stepping up to the plate. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on DJ. Pitching to the outside, right where the machine likes to punch the ball to the opposite field. And Dominguez swings, and the ball is grounded to Holiday, who flips it over to O'Hearn for the first out of the inning. Austin Wells is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. And the pitch is swung on and hit, and that is going to be a single that is ripped to right center field. So we have a runner on and at first, and Oswald Peraza coming up to bat. Let's go Yankees. And it looks like Jason Dominguez is coming in to pinch hit for Peraza. Jason Dominguez on the season is hitting .238 with 6 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a .711 OPS. Is Dominguez going to put a charge in this ball and bring around Wells to scoring position or even scoring? And the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. So is Volpe going to end up in the game? And the ball is hit to center field. Mullins tracks it down on the warning track and records the second out of the inning. And Grisham is up to bat. He's 0 for 3 today, and the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Hey, Everyday Mets, how's it doing? And the next pitch is way inside for ball 2. Count is 2-0. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not, please subscribe and share this channel out. We have the captain on deck. And the next pitch is ball 3. Count is 3-0. All right, Grish, do not swing at this pitch. Count is 3-0 on Grisham with 2 outs and a runner at first base. And Grisham takes ball 4. That's going to bring the captain up. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. So now, are they going to intentionally walk Judge? Judge is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk. And it looks like there's going to be a mound visit. And it looks like Brian Baker is warming up in the pen. Hey, every day, no problem about the play-by-play. Just one of those things that I do. And the runners are taking their lead. Dominguez is on the bump. And the first pitch is way off the plate for ball 1. Are we going to see an unintentional, intentional walk of Grisham? I'll lay money that Dominguez doesn't bring a fastball even close to that plate. Dominguez sets and he fires, and Judge does him a favor and swings on a ball that is way down. Count evens out 1-1. Splitter was definitely nowhere near the strike zone. And Dominguez sets, and the pitch is called strike 1. That is not a strike. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is still 1-2. And in Judge standard fashion, he picks up a piece of dirt, flips it over to the side, and is getting his mind right and back in the box. So it is 1-2 count on Judge, 2 outs with runners at first and second. And the pitch is fouled off, and we'll reset it and do it again. And Judge is in the box. Dominguez is set, and the pitch is way down. The count is now 2-2. For a pitcher, this is the danger moment. You try to pitch too close, and you tend to give something up. And the next pitch is in the dirt. And it bounces away, and Wells goes to third. Grisham stays at first. Count is 3-2 now with runners at first and third and 2 outs. And Dominguez steps off the rubber. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Judge. That was definitely in the strike zone. He just missed it. And once again, we failed to bring in runners with in scoring position as we head to the top of the eighth. Orioles lead the Yankees 2-1. Orioles have 2 runs on 6 hits and an error, and the Yankees have 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. And it looks like Anthony Volpe is coming into the game at shortstop. Tim Hill is going to remain on the bump. And the first pitch to Henderson is in there for ball 1. And Hill sets and fires. The next pitch is inside. Count is 2-0. Hill sets and fires and catches the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1. And the next pitch is way inside. Count is now 3-1. Hill sets and he fires, and the pitch is inside. So that is ball 4. Ryan O'Hearn is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. And the second pitch is a sinker that is inside for ball 2. Count is 2-0. And the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is now 2-1. We are in the top of the 8th with a runner at first, nobody out, and a 2-1 count on Ryan O'Hearn. And the next pitch is inside. Umpire confirms that O'Hearn did not swing, and count is now 3-1. And Hill misses inside, so that is back-to-back walks for Tim Hill. And Laureano is coming up to bat. And it looks like Boone is coming out to the mound. Fernando Cruz is going to end up being brought into the game. Hey, cold Italian pizza. What are we doing? Can't tell you because it's certainly not hitting. La 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 la. And the first pitch is in there for foul bunt. Count is 0-1. Laureano is 0-3 on the night. And Cruz sets and he fires. And the pitch is just down for ball one. Count is even at 1-1. Colton Cowser is on deck. Cruz sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back to the backstop. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is a splitter that is ball two. Don't think that should have been a ball. It was definitely in the zone. Once again, another crap call by an umpire. And the pitch is fouled off, and it is going to be 2-2. And the batter takes time out. And the Cruz sets. and he's holding it, checking the runner, and he brings it, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. Kaiser is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 3 with an RBI double. And there is a pickoff attempt at second. And I think that, Henderson just got back. Yep. Henderson just got there. And the pitch is up and in for ball 1. And Cruz sets and fires. Beautiful splitter in there for call. Strike 1 evens up the count at 1-1. O's have runners at first and second, and the pitch is in there and fouled off. Count is going to 1-2. And Kaiser swings on the pitch for strike 3. So that is the second strikeout. And that is going to bring Cedric Mullins up to bat. Mullins is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And Cruz sets, and he fires a splitter that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Cruz brings the split. It is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And Cruz strikes out the side. As we are heading to the bottom of the 8th, can the Yankees get back into it? Going to the bottom half of
My food.
the eighth, we're going to have Rice, Bellinger, and Stanton coming up to bat. Hey, Jonathan. Well, if I do the full screen thing, I can't see anybody in the background. Hey, Dev, if you want to come up, that's the link. If you haven't, please hit the like. If you are not, please subscribe and share this channel out.
Why are you wearing the food? Don't bother change now.
And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Brian Baker is coming into the game for the next pitch from Baker bounces in the dirt. And the pitch to Rice is swung on and missed out of the strike zone.
Let's go, Yankees.
And the next pitch is inside to even the count up at deuce. And the next pitch is fired. It is ball three. Count is now full, 3-2. Baker brings the pitch and it is fouled off. Count is still going to be at 3-2. And the pitch is in there and it is hit sharply to center field. It's going to be a single for Ben Rice, and the tying run is aboard at first base. Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. And the first pitch to Bellinger is up and away for ball one. Bellinger is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Can Cody do something like bring the runner around? And the pitch is fouled off. Count is even at 1-1. Cody had a little bit of anger on that ball. And Bellinger takes timeout. Giancarlo Stanton is on deck, and the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Bellinger has to go get a new piece of lumber. He broke his bat on that swing.
Fight in the stands, fight in the stands.
And you can hear the bell tolling for Bellinger.
That's not good, is it?
A little bit of AC/DC going on.
Break his ankles.
And the pitch is fouled off. Count is still going to remain 1-2. All right, Cody, it's time to do the dance. Let's go, brother. We are in the bottom of eighth. We have a runner at first, nobody out. 1-2 count on Bellinger with Stanton on deck. And the pitch is fouled off again. We are going to the sixth pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch is fouled off again. There's absolutely nothing in Baker's arsenal that Bellinger hasn't seen. So now it's just a matter of time. And there is a pickoff attempt. Runner back in head first and getting ready to do it again. And the next pitch is a fastball that is fouled off again. Going to the eighth pitch of the at-bat. And the pitcher sets, and Bellinger hits this one to first base. O'Hearn is going to step on the bag. Rice is going to advance to second. So productive out for Bellinger. And Giancarlo Stanton is up to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch is up and in for ball 1. And the next pitch is called strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1.
Have a home run this year?
And the pitch is brought on. And Stanton singles sharply to left field. Rice is going to make it third. They're going to hold him at third. So we now have runners at first and third, but Jason Dominguez is already pinch hit. And Stanton is going to end up having to run this one out. There is a mound visit. And it looks like Goldie is coming in to pinch run for Stanton. If you don't know, Goldie has that old man speed.
Well, the man playing baseball.
Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. And Baker sets. He brings the pitch, and it is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Is this the time for Jazz to drop a safety squeeze down? And the next pitch is off the plate and down. That is ball three. And the machine is on deck. And the pitch is hit. It is going to right center, and it is going to bounce off the wall, and Rice scores easily. They're bringing Goldie in, and Goldie is safe, so the Yankees score 2 runs and take a 3-2 lead. Jazz is sitting at third base. Jazz got a 3-0 fastball, and he nailed it.
You might want to drop the ball.
Let's go, Yankees. Holy moly. They actually have a pulse.
If I ran a smidge in a car, nobody would have had to worry about running.
So that is a 2-run double on Jazz. He takes third on the throw home, and the machine is up, and the first pitch is fouled off. And the next pitch is inside for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. And it looks like Devin Williams will be coming in the ninth. And DJ chops one. They're heading home, and Jazz is going to score. Yeah, initially they called Jazz out. The umpire didn't see that the ball had kicked away. So the Yankees now have a
But didn't you ever touch the
4-2
bag?
lead.
He never touched the bag, did he? He never touched the bag.
He just went and touched the plate.
Yep. Somebody must have said something to him.
Austin Wells is coming up to bat.
He never had the ball. Somebody's do touch the plate. Maybe you got umpires in the stands too.
So thus far, we have scored 3 runs in the 8th. Austin Wells is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Wells is 1 for 3 with a single. And Devin Williams is warming up. Pitch is off the ball or off the plate. Call is 2-0. And Wells hits the ball to left field corner. Kowser makes the catch, and DJ has to retreat back to first. So that is the second out of the inning. Anthony Volpe is coming up to bat for his first at bat of the day. He took over as shortstop after Jason Dominguez pinch hit for Peraza. And the first pitch is called strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is down and away for ball 1. Count is evened at 1-1. No, Sean, I didn't say you were bad luck. It was me.
Let's go, Yankees.
And the pitch is down low for ball 2. Count is 2-1 on the Volpster. And the next pitch is down for ball 3. Count is 3-1. And Volpe takes ball 4. Looks like a mound visit is occurring. And it looks like Baker is getting the captain hook. And the Orioles are doing another pitching change. Yankees lead 4-2. We're in the bottom of 8. Devin Williams is warming up in the pen to come in to do closer duties for us. And to quote my young grandson, let's go Yankees.
That's Yankees.
Yankees. So for all of you out there, I want to thank you for spending your lazy Sunday afternoon here supporting the stream. If you haven't, please hit the like button. If you are not, please subscribe and share this channel out with your friends, your families, cats, dogs. Yeah, baby sis, on point today. And it looks like Gregory Soto is going to be coming into the game for the Orioles. Soto has a 3.38 ERA. The opponent batting average against him is a 2.34 or 5 below league average. He has 34 strikeouts and 9 base on balls. He's allowed 2 home runs. And Trent Grishbaum is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a walk. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Let's go, Yankees.
No, duh. Yankees.
And Soto is on the bump. He sets. And he brings the pitch, and this time it is fouled off. Count is 0-2.
I'm gonna go Super Yankee.
Runners at first and second, 2 outs, and an 0-2 count on Grishbaum, and he fouls another one off. Count is going to remain 0-2. And the ball is called strike 3 to retire Grishbaum. The Yankees score 3 runs, leave 2 runners on bag. 8 hitters came up, and we are going to the top of the 9th. Devin Williams is coming up to try to close this game out for the Yankees. La 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 la. Telephone.
Now we went and snuggled white and they're both asleep in our bed. She grabbed a blanket and just snuggled with him. It's okay. She needs to grow too. If she's staying up late, got up early this morning, earlier than she normally does. He wants to go back to his parents' house to play with some special toy.
And Dylan Carlson should be coming up to bat, but my bet is they're going to pinch hit for him. The Airbender is taking over for Fernando Cruz. Dev, who plays the ESPN game?
For Arizona?
Huh?
For Arizona?
No, tonight.
What about it?
Who is the ESPN game? Can Devin Williams close out for us? 31 games. He's allowed 1 home run. He has 36 strikeouts, 12 walks. Opponents are hitting a 221, below league average. And the first one is a Jackson Holiday swings and misses. Count is 0-1.
Mets Phillies is listed as the 7 p.m. game.
The game for ESPN is going to be the Mets and the Phillies. And the next pitch is fouled off down the first base line. Count is 0-2 on Carlson. And the pitch is a inside ball and 2 strikes. And the next pitch is also a ball. Count is 2-2. Yes, Cold Italian Pizza, welcome to the stream. The Yankees did wake up. And the ball is hit in the air. Cody Bellinger is tracking it. He's closing in. And Bellinger makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Gary Sanchez is coming up to bat. He's 0 for deuce on the day with 2 Ks. Let's see if we can send him home with the hat trick. And Williams sets and he fires, and the pitch is should have been there for call strike 1, but once again, this crappy umpire is doing what he does, not calling a consistent strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the Cruiser fires another airbender in there for call strike 1. Count is evened up at 1-1. After this game, the Yankees will be getting on an airplane and flying to Cincinnati for our next series. And the pitch from Cruiser is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Sanchez swings and misses for the second out of the game. The air bender is looking nasty today. Probably about a 6 to 7 inch drop, and Jackson Holiday is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 4 with a single. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And the pitch is swung on and hit. It is a base hit to right field. Judge retrieves it and shoots it in. Holiday is at first base. And Ramon Arias is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day, on the afternoon. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Jackson Holiday runs on defensive indifference, so he is at second base. And the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is even at 1-1. Let's do it. Orioles are down to their last out. Williams sets and he fires, and the ball is grounded third base. Jazz fields it cleanly and shoots it across the diamond to record the third out, and the Yankees win. The Yankees win this series, fighting back from dire despair, and the Yankees are getting on the road, heading to Cincinnati. If you don't remember last year's tally with Cincinnati, we were supposed to go in there and beat them senseless, and they swept us. So I think it's a little bit of payback time. Give Tito Francona a little bit of Yankee calling card. Let him remember what it was like when he was in the American League. I want to thank everybody who took time out of their busy, and lazy Sunday afternoons to spend time here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Appreciate you supporting us. If you haven't, please hit the like button. If you are not, please subscribe and share this channel out. We are at 132 subscribers, and we are looking to hit our benchmark of 150. So any help that y'all could provide would be most appreciated. Thank you. And in a couple of minutes, you should switch over to NY Yankees Mania with Joe. He should be conducting a post-game review, and it should be an interesting one. So in traditional Yankee fashion and my fashion, I am going to say, let's go Yankees, and we will see you in the funny papers. Have a great Sunday afternoon.